So yeah, so that's crazy. So yeah, we just ate the last dab, and it's terrible.
And thank you, Midland Chrysler, for
Thank you, Midland
donating.
Chrysler. Yep,
So that
you
way we
guys
could
are
be
awesome.
tortured
Big
like
donation
that.
from Midland Chrysler to make us eat this today. That's crazy. Oh my god.
And if anybody else wants to see us tortured that way or further, if you donate the $150, you can decide just how much of that we eat as well.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yep.
No. What?
If you donate the $150 required for us to enjoy more of the Triple X,
We're gonna
Last
double dab?
We will add more should you need us to.
Okay.
Yeah, and we do have other wing incentives that are slightly less hot, but
Yeah, let's talk about those ones.
We will absolutely coat
Tell me
the
about
wing.
those ones, the mild ones.
Well, not only do we have just mild ones, we also have the Los Caliente sauce from Hot Ones as well.
That's another one.
Which smells amazing.
Yeah.
We've got some mango habanero wing sauce. We've got some ghost pepper and 2 Carolina Reaper sauces that vary very much in the Scoville units.
I forgot what my name is.
that they partake in. Now the little tiny bottle, Janice, can you hold up the little tiny bottle there?
The little tiny bottle.
Yeah. So that one there. So this little guy here. This is called Times Up. This is somewhere between 2 million and 2.8 million Scoville units as well.
Yeah, we don't need to look at that bottle anymore. You can put
and this is our $100 donation incentive. If we get this one done, I will absolutely coat both of our wings in this one here.
So to be clear, it's not like one person has to do it. Like somebody could donate $5, someone else $5, and if we hit the 100 for that sauce,
that's correct. Yeah, because like I said, we do have 22 people in here. If everybody were to donate, $250, we're still,
Yeah, we're still suffering.
We're looking at more suffering.
Yeah, okay.
For the benefit, of course, of
for sick kids. Yes.
Children's Miracle Network. And Sick Kids Hospital.
Right.
So, but back to the regularly scheduled program. We've got round 3 of the Magic Tournament coming up here.
Yes, it's time for everyone to get seated.
Who do we have on the
feature cam? Let's see the feature match cam. We're going to be featuring, as I fade over to it here, it's going to be Chris Lashbrook playing a Gruul deck, which is green and red. And he's going to be facing off against Matthew Pilon, who optioned today for a green-blue deck, which we like to call Simic. I just want to say a thank you. I guess it's thank you again to David Clayton from Midland Chrysler for making us eat that last dab hot sauce. He's a great guy, although at this moment in my life I hate him, but he's a great guy. So that's kind of where my mind's at and my stomach's at right now. So, and with that, the action is officially underway. I see the clock is counting down from 50 minutes. Round 3 out of our 4 rounds of Swiss has begun. Chris and Matthew are sitting down at the feature match table here. They're just getting ready to go. It's exciting. Sorry that when we were eating that last dab, I realized halfway through that the mic was not on. I apologize for the audio cutout there. I'm sure you can tell by the facial expressions at home about how bad the sauce hit. That last dab is something else. Holy crow. So I'm really excited. We've got a great turnout today. We've got to be closing in on our $3,000 for charity. So I'm really excited.
I know.
It's a great time. Great time for a great cause today. Lots of people are having fun. I love to see the action going here. You'll see Chris Lashbrook on the left here. He's got his Gruul deck. He's preferring to play his cards naked today. There's no sleeves there. Matthew, on the other hand, believes in the value of being protected. He's got his wrapped up in some sleeves. It looks like red katana sleeves. They've rolled dice. Chris is starting us off with a forest for turn 1 and a pass. Congratulations to Kevin Shaw, our lucky randomly selected winner for round 3. Kevin's won himself a playmat, again donated by the generosity of Wizards of the Coast, the amazing company that makes this game. Chris plays a mountain for his second turn, so now he's got both colors in play, ready to go, but he once again passes. Matthew's drawn an island and played it. Matthew also has both colors available to him now. And it looks like Matthew's going to be the first one to cast a spell today. I believe that is a spider that gets +2/+0 when it blocks a flyer. It has reach, so it can block flyers. So Matthew's on the board with the first creature of the day. Again, what a great community we have. Isn't it amazing? Midland Chrysler coming out making a big donation for a great cause Wonderful people. We've got so many people here right now playing Magic. Big shout out to our corporate sponsor, Magna International, for their huge donation. Thank you again to the Wing House for donating the wings. Best wings in the entire area at 32 Main Street in Penetanguishene. So many people, so many companies coming together for a great cause. It's really exciting. And in the meantime, it would appear that Chris has taken 1 damage off of an attacking creature. Chris brings out a hasty 2/2 creature. And Chris is going to be attacking for 2, which is going to take Michael down to 18 life. Thank you. What an exciting day. Oh, it's exciting. Here we go. We've got a bigger creature coming out now, costing 3 mana. Matthew chooses to leave an island up because everybody knows untapped islands are the scariest cards in Magic. See you later. Matthew's creature comes in with 4 counters on it. And if other bigger creatures come in later on, more counters are going to go on to that. So there's a big threat here. That would be one of the cards. Matthew has clearly paid a donation to Sick Kids Hospital to swap that card into his deck because you don't get that kind of goodness out of the welcome decks by default. So this is exciting. It appears that Matthew chose not to attack while Chris's creature was tapped. That's interesting. I guess he wants to keep more blockers up, play a defensive strategy. Chris is enchanting his creature with Oaken Form. It's now a 5/5. But given the fact that Matthew has enough creatures to block and kill it, Chris chooses not to attack. Lots of excitement going on here today. It's great to see so many people out for a good cause. Matthew uses up all his resources, taps all 4 land, brings out another threat, and passes. Neither player is willing to take much of a risk off the bat. They want to take their time, make sure that they build up a good board state. Chris's creature is using Rabid Bite to do 5 damage to Matt's big 4/4, which is now gone. And now Chris is feeling a little more confident, and he's swinging for 5 damage, which is going to knock Matthew down from 18 to 13. Matthew untaps, draws for turn. Weighing his options, considering his cards. I can see he has several cards in his hand. And he's going to tap all 4 mana for a blue creature. I can't quite make out what it is. And he's getting into attack for 2 damage. Chris goes to 17. Let's see what happens this turn now. Chris has been starved for land. It's been a few turns. He's missed his land drop. He's still stuck at 3. Plays 3 for a centaur. I think that's a 3/2 creature. Chooses not to attack. It's going to give Matt some time here. Well, that heat is still getting me from that last stab wing that we ate before this match started. I'm still feeling the burn. It's dying down a bit, but my lips and my inner lining of my mouth, it's still a little on fire. 4 land tapped for another creature coming in. This is a blue flyer. I forget what the stats are on it. I think it's a 3/2 flyer. We'll have to see what happens when there's some combat. Chris is just commenting to his opponent that sooner or later he needs to draw land in this game. Brings out a 3/2 red creature. Chris is concerned about the fact that Matthew has a flyer, which is going to give Matthew an advantage. See what Chris decides to do. I think that's the smart decision. When you're running low on resources and you have some big threats out, make the attack, make your opponent make decisions. Hopefully Matthew will make a mistake in his blocking, make some suboptimal decisions. Now, to be clear, Matt's creature's not actually tapped, but for some reason he tapped it when he moved it in as a blocker. One of Matthew's creatures is dying. That other one, it must be a wall with 6 toughness or something because it's still alive. Matthew untaps. He's counting up his land. Oh my god. There's discussions in the store about us eating even hotter sauces. This is terrible. Who would want to do that? Who would want to do that to us?
What you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just enjoying watching a game of Magic online and feeling my throat come back to a normal sense.
It's not bad, right?
It's not bad. Now. It's not bad now.
That was challenging.
That was good. Yeah, good for a good cause.
My body feels a whole lot better than it did from the pain.
From the pain?
And double feature we did that day.
I agree. The day that we did Pain 100% and the bomb was the worst pain I've ever had. Those two cannot be eaten the same day.
That was a truly awful stomach experience.
So I've missed a couple turns here. I might be out of date on the life totals. It looks like upon further review, Chris is down to 14 life. So I'm going to update that. I can't quite tell what Matthew's at. We'll know
still
in a
at
minute.
More than 10.
Yes, you're right. It looks like 14. I'm going to update that to 14. Chris has been really hurting for land. He's still at 3, well into the game, but he's putting a good fight because he's got an enchantment on a creature, made it a 5/5. And generally, that's been the biggest threat of the game so far. So
yeah,
he's
absolutely.
been doing some damage.
A 5/5 is no joke of a creature, but we're getting to the point of the game where you should have 5 or even 6 mana on the board.
So there were some profitable trades for Chris there because Matthew's lost 2 bodies, whereas Chris only lost 1 in that exchange. Chris's 5/5 is being blocked by Matthew's Fortress Crab, which is a 1/6. So those two just bounce off each other for now.
Yep, absolutely. It's great to have those little Fortress Crab creatures. It's a 4-drop for a 1/6. It's a great wall.
Indeed, especially like it's doing big work for him now. He'd already be out of the game if he didn't have that. So,
but Matthew at no loss for mana is just tapping in some really large looking creatures at this point.
Oh, Matthew's decided to start attacking with his 3/2 flyer. That's going to drop Chris down to 11 life. So tell me, Matthew, after eating that terrible hot sauce on camera because of your brother, do you still love your brother?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, he's a phenomenal guy.
He sure is.
He brought that over specifically so we could donate the money to sick kids.
Yeah, he's a great guy. All kidding aside, lots of love for David. Great guy, and I appreciate him and Midland Chrysler for stepping up and doing a big donation for a great cause. Just
absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Really indicative of what our whole gaming community is like. So many great people in all walks of life love games, love supporting good causes. Now we've got some combat going on again. Matthew's got the unfortunate habit of tapping his creatures when he uses them as blockers. Just for the viewers at home to keep track, those creatures on the left that are blocking aren't actually tapped. Not that it'll probably matter today, but Matthew's going to wind up taking 3 damage. Oh, Chris is using a big burn spell to do 5 extra damage and finally get that guy.
Yeah, he
out
is,
of
and
the
he was
way.
only able to do that because he did finally pull a 4th land from his deck.
Exciting. We're being serenaded by Matthew's phone.
Absolutely. Coral serenade.
Coral serenade.
I will be back on camera here in just a second.
Excellent. All right. I will man the fort without you, sir.
Fort man.
So Matthew here is swinging with 12 damage on board. Chris only had 11 life.
Another $100 donation. Time's up.
Oh my God! Somebody's just donated $100 to make us eat another hot wing on camera. Oh my God! No. Who made the donation? Oh my goodness! You'd think that she would know better, but Sarah Hood, who's featured on several of our episodes and knows the pain of a hot wing, has donated $100 to make us eat more hot wings on camera. I love her, but my goodness, that's just. We're gonna be
the host of the event. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a challenger.
A challenger.
We have a challenger.
We have a challenger.
So, would you do a Hot Wings style climb the ladder for a $200 donation?
Yes, I will do that on camera.
So
Sure.
we will need 3 sets of wings for 10 sauces.
Okay.
For 8 o'clock tonight.
We'll speak to Janice about that, and we'll reach out to the Wing House and see what we can do with them. So we may be eating more hot wings for money for charity tonight.
Kevin Rucker says he'll volunteer as tribute.
Will he really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is great. So these two they're going into game 2, as we saw Matthew won game 1 with a perfect 12 damage alpha strike when Chris only had 11 life. So we're going to update these life totals, get them ready for game 2. Sarah, would you like to come on Twitch here? Say hello to the viewers at home. Come right on.
I did the donation. I'm making you.
Yeah. We've got a microphone here for you, and I will fade over to the commentary camera here. So for those of you at home, if you've ever seen episodes of Game Night North, you're probably going to recognize Sarah Hood. She's been on a few episodes. She's a girl who's not afraid of a hot wing. Sarah, I'll get you to just grab the microphone here so that they can hear you. Sarah and her lovely husband, Troy, have just made a big donation to make Matthew and I eat another crazy hot wing on camera for a great cause, raising money for sick kids. So first of all, thank you so much for the donation. It's really kind of you to support a great cause. And I'm kind of scared. So
I'll be honest, I am too. I wasn't expecting to eat hot wings today, but it's for a good cause, and why not?
Oh, I missed a detail here. So are you going to do this?
Sure, I'll join in.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you are epic. This is why I always tell people she has a +5 resistance to hot wing damage.
More like -5 to taste buds.
This is exciting. Wow, that's great. It's great to see so many people come out and be a part of the fun today. I'm really thrilled. It's been a great day already, a big success. There's rumors that we may be eating more hot wings later on tonight. So we're going to be playing poker tonight, which is going to be fun. And there'll be hot wings being eaten during that stream, apparently. Apparently, I'm being challenged by someone. I'm not sure who it is, but there's a challenger who's willing to put up like $200 or something to have me eat hot wings against them.
Oh, jeez.
So like it's gonna hurt bad, but because it's for charity, I'm happy to like suffer. I don't care. It's for charity, right? So
Yeah. Is that smell the hot wing sauce from before?
yeah, that's just the sauce coming off that one wing that's already been
horrible.
eaten.
That's burning my nose.
Yeah.
You gonna eat that?
Yeah. It was really bad. Honestly, it hurt a lot. So, but I mean, you know what? It hurts, but it also at the same time feels good because you know you're doing something good for a good cause. So,
All right.
So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh my God, Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We have to eat more hot wings.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it so much, I forgot that it was coming. Well, Sarah says she's gonna eat this wing.
You're gonna join, nice.
Yeah.
And
We're
she's
gonna.
doing it specifically with Jason.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Sure.
That's awesome.
I will.
So-
I will eat hot wings for charity.
Sarah
Sarah is choosing the wing that she's gonna eat. You'll have to forgive me for not keeping the life totals up to date right now. I'm sorry, but when there's money being raised for charity, that takes the focus. So we'll get this life totals updated later.
So it's like twice as high as the one that you did last time.
All right.
It looks like Matthew's at 21 life. And it looks like Chris is still at 20. So maybe that might actually be what it is. It looks like they're having another slow start to the match. So here we go. We've got wings coming in.
Apparently, this is twice as hot as the last one I ate on the show, and I was crying afterwards. Like, Janice was literally wiping off my mascara as I was, like, sobbing.
So is this the Time's Up one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm eating a
I
wing.
didn't like douse Sarah's.
Okay, I'll eat it. You know, I gotta admit, as much as I know it's gonna be hot, I do like the smell of it. It smells kind of nice. So
Yeah, this one's not as bad. Whereas the
I'm
other
optimistic.
one, that was just, the carcass was laying there. I couldn't stand the smell. This, not bad.
Oh, yeah, I did a good job on yours.
Okay. All right, so Matt's gonna eat this too. Do you want to be on camera here, Matt? We can just nudge over.
Oh, no, that's okay.
You sure? Because like there's room here. Come on.
I was gonna say, I'm not fun on camera for fun. You can hear me, and that's the most that I bring to it.
All right. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is the second hot wing in about 10 minutes that I've had to eat. This one, what's the Scoville rating again? What are you saying? About 2 million Scoville.
I know.
God bless you, Sarah, because this is way out of your comfort zone. I'm really impressed with you.
All right. Cheers.
Oh, before we eat, we do still have time. We could get Troy to eat one because I remember Troy was actually a featured guest on Game Night in the North, and he's the only member of our show to ever be featured on it and not eat a hot wing.
Yeah.
Look at the look of excitement on his face.
Well, I
Oh.
was saying, like, so he just wants to go back on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll feature Troy on an upcoming episode, and we'll make sure that he eats a hot wing on Tuesday. That's fine.
All right.
I'll do it.
Oh.
Sure?
Yeah, we're good. If you're coming on Tuesday, we'll do it on Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're filming more episodes. All right.
But that doesn't make it spontaneous.
I got you covered anyway.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. For charity. For sick kids.
For charity.
It's hard to get
Oh boy.
It actually bites you quicker than the other one did.
Mm-hmm.
What I might do. Oh, it's bad.
That's really spicy.
Okay, that's
She needs a
That-
drink. You can get her a drink.
Can we talk?
so
I don't know. Can I?
Oh.
time's up.
But I don't hear anything.
Time's up. Wow, that's a spicy wing there. Pat's brought over a selection of drinks, whatever she needs.
Can't really feel my tongue.
Troy's laughing because he knows he's going to get the last word tonight because Sarah won't be able to talk for the next 8 hours.
Not too excited, but it's coming.
Holy crow. That one's a creeper too because the heat keeps coming. It's like coming up from the throat there. Matt, have you had this
Peace
one
tea
before?
makes it worse.
Peace tea makes it worse. There's no peace when you eat hot wings. There's no peace for hot wings. So yeah, that's an intense eat.
I put a lot on mine.
Yeah, that's intense. It's this weird thing. I've never had this before, but only the left side of my throat's burning. I don't know if I lean this way or what happened, but
You having a stroke?
I might. Let's hope not. I'm too old to go to sick kids.
Like, I'm having the same issue as you where the tip of your tongue was on fire.
Yeah.
So it feels like the tip may have been sliced off and the rest is just kind of this horrid burn.
It's a weird feeling, right? Because
Don't
only
like it.
parts of your mouth burn when you eat the sauce. So it's weird.
The tip of my tongue is literally on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. Oh, and there we go. Now I can feel the heat hitting my stomach. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's exciting. Okay, I'm going to fade back to the game camera. And we'll resume the action already in progress so I can die without you seeing my face on camera. Oh, wow, that was...
round 3, the fourth round.
Oh, that was an experience. Checking the life totals here. It looks like Chris is at 15 life. 15 life for Chris. Thank you, Sarah. You're the best.
My pleasure, Jason.
You're the best. That's awesome. And then it looks like, I may be reading this wrong, but I think Matthew is at 12 life, so I'm updating that. Yeah, I think that's where we're at, 15 to 12. What a day. Oh my goodness. What a great, successful day already. We've had lots of people come out, lots of fun, lots of donations for charity. I'm super excited. This is crazy. It's going to be exciting tonight when the event's all done and we add up our totals and see what our donations reached today. Chris and Matthew, they're just discussing blocking and the legalities of it. Matthew Pilon's being affected by the hot sauce from all the way across the room. It's hilarious. Chris brings out a spider. What a day. Oh my goodness. Again, this is round 3 out of 4 for Swiss. The first 4 rounds, everybody plays in. They'll be doing a cut to just the top 8, and then the top 4, and finally the last 2. What a great day. Matthew, yeah, it was good. It was hot, very hot, but I'm really glad I've done it. Because you know what they say? They say, like, pain is temporary, but glory lasts forever.
That's correct.
We suffered through those wings, and, like, now that part's done, and we get the glory now of having done it for a good cause.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got all the credit now.
Yeah.
And very little of the pain.
Very little of the pain. Maybe a little bit still.
Yeah, the tip of my tongue is just burning.
Yeah, mine as well.
And I wonder if it has something to do with the combination of the 2 sauces kind of back to back.
Oh, I definitely think it's a cumulative effect. It adds up.
The rest of my mouth, not bad.
Thank you to the Hoods again for that wonderful donation, and for Sarah being a part of all the action. They're just great people. Michael, how's your day going?
Good. Demos Mystic Veil and Zoro the Dice Game.
Excellent. How did Mystic Veil go over in your demo? Did they seem to enjoy it?
Really well, they beat me.
They beat you. See, that's impressive, because Michael never lets people win when he teaches them games, so that's impressive that they won. Good for them.
That's true.
I know that firsthand. I've learned many games the hard way with Michael. He crushes your soul.
Sagrada,
yeah.
Sagrada.
Yeah, he's good. He's one of those guys who's like a blue player. He'll give you just enough line to think that you're going to get away, and then he reels you back in.
Absolutely.
You're like, well, that was almost a win. So,
Michael, what did you think of the other game that you were trying out there? The one that you took home to play with your wife?
Honestly, I haven't played it yet. They brought it back tonight.
Oh, no, that's okay. You're free to use it.
But in case we want to play it.
Oh, I got you.
what was the game? Was it Fog of Love?
Yeah.
Oh, I asked you about that. Okay, he's sneaky. He beat around the bush. I didn't know that.
I've been learning it, doing everything on it. Except every time I go to sit down with her, it's hard to kind of get into the game because
It's definitely role play-y. So.
I should probably be doing all this on camera.
Oh, that's okay. We're not on camera right now. We're just on.
Yeah.
So I think it's great. She thinks it's good. It's just usually with her, it's hard to find the time to learn a new thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say that game is fairly intuitive. As long as one person.
It's an interesting board state. It seems like both players have gotten land this game.
My wife
Matthew's
is not a
declaring
board game
some
player.
attackers. Oh, look, he's got so many attackers they hardly fit on the table.
while it's quiet, I
He's
should be doing so.
tapped some mana to do a power
Probably
boost
should
on
be
one of the creatures. There. Matthew's got one creature attacking that's unblockable. He's getting pretty aggressive. They're just figuring out the power attacking. Chris is debating if he blocks go that way. Chris takes 10 damage and goes to 5 life. But he does kill 2 creatures and not lose any. So that's a long-term strategy decision there. So giving up a fair bit of life, but securing a bit more stable
Absolutely.
board state.
I actually think Chris is in the prime seat here.
Yeah, I feel like he's in the driver's seat after that turn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Aggressive Mammoth gives all of his creatures trample, and it on itself is an 8/8. Now, I don't know how much life Matt's at. I'm out of...
I believe he is at 12 still.
Is he?
Possibly 11.
Let's see what he's going to here. He
Down to
sounds like he's going to 3. Okay, so he was at 12 and he's going to 4. All right. Interesting. But Chris is only at 5 life, and there's only 1 blocker left up. I wonder what the math is looking like here. I mean, yeah, you got to worry about the aggressive Mammoth, but the other 2 creatures are getting around it. Matthew is taking advantage of one of the power-ups. Matthew is drawing 2 cards for free with one of the donation power-ups. That's exciting to see it actually come into play on a feature match. No, we don't.
What was that?
Chris said they still think you're cheating. They don't realize that we know what's going on.
Oh.
We're always watching Chris. We know what's going on. Oh, a spell to tap the Mammoth. That'll clear the road for Matthew to get in there.
Just the Mammoth alone would have been enough at that point.
Well, that's
But I believe
exciting.
that's...
Chris chose only to get the Mulligan power-up. He did not buy the Save My Life with 10. So,
Now, do they have the option to purchase that during gameplay time, or do they have to power up before the tournament starts?
I mean, our intention was to have people buy the power-ups ahead of time, but honestly, I don't think we would turn away a donation for this cause. We'd probably make an exception. As it turns out now, just to make this clear, I'm going to update this graphic on the screen to make it all official for the viewers at home. Chris Lashbrook has officially lost in 2 to Matthew Pilon. So the red-green deck did not quite get there. The Simic green-blue deck was the victor of the round.
Absolutely. I mean, the Simic deck, one of my favorites, as I've stated.
Absolutely.
The other of my favorites, still blue, but mixed with red, is it?
Blue with red, that's interesting. See, and again, I mentioned before, I really identify like an SRS player. I like the controlling, slow people down, and honestly, sometimes I just like to throw people off their game plan. So that's,
absolutely.
that's where my blue-white tendencies come from.